Hello, my name is Sandy D. Welcome to No Icing. Let me bring up my co-host. Hold on, we have Rory Penland, the man of 1,000 voices.
Hola!
And we have my executive producer, who we're not going to talk spiders. We're not going to mention spiders.
No, Renee, we're not allowed. We're not allowed.
I would love to talk spiders with Renee.
No, please don't. Rory looks very rugged today, and I wanted to draw attention to that. He looks rugged. Yeah, doesn't he look rugged?
I have Conan O'Brien hair today.
His hair is like very rugged.
That.
I think he's got like like brunette Ken doll.
Yes, he's very Ken doll today.
Ken doll.
Or but like if Ken doll went into the military or something.
Renee has always said that Ken is a blonde. He's not a brown haired person.
That's true. Yeah,
I firmly say the first Ken dolls were brown haired.
But we know for a fact that's not. This is like the Berenstain Bears thing. You know how they say there's an alternate reality where people say Berenstain Bears, but we all found out at the same time that it was Berenstain Bears. But we all knew
that bears could be such fantastic parents to their kids.
Are they though?
I'm only seeing a black screen for you.
Oh, damn it! Are you serious?
I wanna have to pick berries when I'm.
I'll be back. I'll be back.
As a kid.
I thought she was hiding.
What happened?
She does that sometimes.
Her green screen was off.
I don't know. I couldn't see her. It was just black screen.
She said he's been lumberjacking.
Do I look like a lumberjack? I can go put a lumberjack shirt on if you like.
You look good. You look good.
I just wanted to throw a little shirt on over my t-shirt so I wasn't just wearing a t-shirt. I wanted to be nice.
You look good. You know how social media is, Rory.
I look kind of like Floyd the Barber.
If you change your hair, if you change your hair like this, somebody's gonna have something to say about it. If you should do something different and wear a different clothing item, hair hat, regular hat, whatever, somebody's gonna have something to say. They either like it or they don't. You can't win.
That's true. That's true. You can't please everybody.
Social media, Rory.
But we should bring our guest up.
Wait. He's okay. Waiting. Yes. And hold on. Okay, my guest. Let me. Renee.
I'm back. Now you can see me. Okay.
Our special guest he goes live on TikTok. He's a musician, a singer, a DJ, a performer, and I discovered him. I feel like a talent scout.
You're the talent scout.
I feel like a talent scout. I think I'm making things happen over here. Wait, let me bring him up. He's a great guy too. Hold on. Introducing Lil Ralfie.
What's up, y'all? How you doing?
Hey, Lil Ralphie.
Not so little, huh?
He's not so little. I was gonna say, how did you get?
I was gonna ask you: are you really called Little Ralphie, or was that just something she likes to call you?
No, I have OnlyFans. So they like little things. No, I was kidding. Okay. No, basically.
I was just gonna type your name into OnlyFans right now. I was like, I want to see it.
Girls tell me that all the time, but I don't believe
it. Into the cosmos. Look at this. Look at this. He's already
I'm making money. I'm making
See,
money,
he's
y'all.
already
Cha-ching,
family.
cha-ching.
Already family.
That's what all those vibrations are in his pocket. It's all the
Yes.
it's all the finances.
Celsius. But yeah, the little Ralphie, because I'm junior to my father, so
Oh, okay.
we're that's part of the whole spiel that Sandy mentioned. All those little hobbies I do to drown misery or whatnot, or to seek validation or whatever. No, but basically, yeah, Sock Monkey. I didn't wear the shirt, but Sock Monkey is a cover band with me and my father. And sorry, I'm getting used to the angle at this. So, but yeah, Sock Monkey. We're up here in Inland Empire from the Southern California, where we're kind of down there. And anyways, we gig around town, weddings and all those cool things, bars. We've done this a long time. So basically, I'm little Ralphie, and it's kind of low key. Just healing from that inner child stuff too. I'm mixing the music. What I'm writing now is stuff for healing and whatnot. Besides all the fun stuff I get to do, DJing and whatnot, I want my music to have an intention and a purpose to heal. You know.
Now, back in hundreds of years ago, when artists used to follow in their father's footsteps, and they would both become famous, they would call the father the elder.
I know.
So you can do that to your dad. You're the elder.
Yeah, I do that, but a lot of times people think we're brothers, or they think I'm his dad. So yeah, it's kind of
What?
but yeah,
That's funny.
But I'm glad to have him around, and I'm glad to gig with him, and that's where the DJing kind of came along, was because I love my fan of music. And my dad just turned 70. We had a party like last month. He's shout out to Gemini's. And
Thank you.
yeah, but in myself, the 18th, that was my birthday. But me and Blake Shelton shared the same day and year, so I'm happy to say that.
Oh, cool. I love
Weird,
him.
so weird.
He's so great.
Yeah, and we love vodka, so that's our thing.
So we share that too.
Yeah.
We all share that. Yeah, but basically, knowing, like I said, I have a bunch of kids and I got responsibilities, so I have a full-time job. But DJing was to supplement more income, because you can't always get the whole band together. You know, instead of getting the little bit of money that we do make, I cut out those guys. My bad, Dad. But yeah, I cut out those guys, and I do like a DJ thing with I'm learning how to do with DJ this keyboards and instruments with DJ and karaoke, just kind of having like a little Ralphie experience. Like that's what, since I'm not really a DJ, I'm a fan of music and transitioning song crowd. So I just kind of mixing that with karaoke, some live entertainment, special guest, and that's what I'm trying to move forward and have more of an experience or an act rather than just a band. So
you fit right into the cosmos. It's like every other sentence is like you're letting us know. I'm getting all the vibes that like you're perfect for the Cosmos family and STF family. Like you fit right in. You know how many Geminis we have in this community, Renee?
We have a whole festival. We have a Gemini fest every. We're the only horoscope sign that has a whole festival every year.
Yeah, no Aquarius Fest.
There's no
I don't
Aquarius
get one from my sign.
I was born exactly 1 year after Michael Jordan. No Aquarius Fest for me.
Yeah. Maybe you could play in one of the Gemini festivals we have now that we know you're a Gemini.
Yeah.
I want to play every stage. I operate now. Connection is everything. Like I said, I'm looking for gems. I'm looking for hacks, a little secret. I'm looking for healing properties. So I want to heal. Me personally, guys, I want to heal so bad. Like I want more and more. And the more I ask for, the more I get more purpose, more blessings. That's how I operate, to be of service. It keeps me out of my head, keeps me out of ruminating thoughts, that negative self-talk and whatnot. But being of service, I think, is along the way. You just go forward, you help people. I don't know if I'll ever have a savings account, but just be generous and give what you have. That's the way I'm rolling now. So thank you.
I love it. Yeah, and I was telling Renee, she's our executive producer. I was telling her about you, and I was all excited. And I told her you have a story, but that we have other shows that if you want to go live on Cosmos and tell it, share your story with our community, I'm sure Renee, you could talk to Renee about that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. I know.
She'll hook
Yeah,
you up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
thank you. Yeah, there's a lot. Like I said, I'm learning. Like me, everything I speak is for me. There's no judgment on anybody, but it's just you make decisions, and you have to kind of like be accountable for those decisions, whether it's whatever you want to label it. I'm trying to get rid of all the labels in my life because once I realized once I attached to a certain type of form, then I lived within that form. And I think as spirits or whatnot, it's like, I'm really fluid. I'm really water. These kind of things are really, that's what I love, the water and these, that's part of the story too, of me healing. I just, this year I lost 30, but within the last year or so I lost 60. And it's like, yeah, part of that cosmos, or it's pretty deep, but anyways, water is what helps me tone it up.
Just deep, Renee.
Yeah, it
We're
does.
going deep.
Water
Yeah.
aquatics. Water aquatics is what
I love it.
I just barely start posting, and with vulnerability, showing my body and how, the damage that I've done being a little guy. And little Ralfie got to 261, and then now I'm around 200. I got under 200 and I celebrated, and it's weird, but now I know, like, firmly, like, my only thing that was ever stopping me, guys, anything that ever stops us is the story we tell ourselves. And it's like I'm rewriting my story. You guys are witnessing, like, maybe a year or 6 months into OG. I just turned 47. Recreating myself, avatar, or however you want to label. A lot of language, but language doesn't necessarily describe that cosmos or consciousness or God or love or any of these great things. Words can't really explain, but with music and dance and energy connection is like, I'm hoping to be a part of a momentum of some sort. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's a momentum of love, non-judgment, stuff like that.
Yeah, and you talked about your narrative, and that's something I talk about all the time, is that we have to claim and own and write our own narratives. Otherwise, the world will do that for us. And that's very dangerous. And I see a lot of people living other people's expectations for their lives, and they allow other people to be the authors of their own life journey. And to me, that's a big mistake. So I love hearing you talk about healing and about it's really, you're talking about claiming your own story and writing your own story. Anything that we want to do, we actually can do. There aren't rules the way people impose them upon themselves. The future is wide open to us, but we have to have that mindset.
And speaking of that, I was happy Sandy reached out, because I played this cover of Plush.
We're already buddies. I feel like we're already buddies.
We are. We're family already.
I feel
Yes,
like
we
you
are.
right into the family. Like something connected me to you.
All my family subscribed to my OnlyFans, so. No, okay. But anyways, my OnlyFans.
David already found your OnlyFans. He said that he verified it. OnlyFan, yeah.
But yeah, that song, With Intention, I just really quick, a story was Robert DeLeo, the bass player from Stone Temple Pilots, like maybe 6 years ago or so. 6 years ago or so, I worked for a water company, and 6 years ago I was changing a water meter, and I guess Stone Temple Pilots manager was trying to get a hold of me or something like that. And I was just like, yeah, whatever. And then I get a phone call, and it was Robert DeLeo after all. It was the guy, it was the bass player from Stone Temple Pilots. That was like random. And yeah, since I'm that old, 47, Stone Temple Pilots was a major influence on me. Plush was how I auditioned for my first two bands that I ever joined. Yeah, so it's kind of like, cool. It's just all the way around. It's like homage to them, but also like he complimented my voice a few times. He shared a video a cover I did of, I think, Big Empty, and then and I don't know. I want more. I want to meet them. So I wrote. I didn't write, but I just kind of figured out this idea for Plush, and I don't know. I'll play it whenever you guys want to.
Oh, cool.
But yeah.
Yes.
Okay, but with intention, I'm just kind of like I'm trying to visualize the stage because Yamava stage, it's Smashing Pumpkins and so SCP, Stone Temple Pilots is coming to my hood down here in San Bernardino, the Inland Empire. They're playing a casino down here, so I was just kind of like, oh, I want to play this song so bad on that stage, and it's so random. And I looked at the ticket prices, and yeah, they're expensive, right? And it's like, oh, it's like, but what I'm firmly believe now, guys, is that what's meant for me won't miss. It's like you can dream big. I don't get my hopes up on anything really anymore. It's not. But all I know is to do now, go forward, be of service. Like, not get too
Don't look back.
Yeah,
Ralphie,
and so,
don't
but
look
so with
back,
intention.
Ralphie, you got this.
So with intention, let me try to play this jam real quick, and
cool.
And forgive me if I don't look at the camera. I'm gonna read lyrics.
Which jam? Are you doing the STP song that I love?
Yeah, let's do it.
Yay, Renee!
I'll just do a little bit.
Rory, wait till you hear this. Oh my god!
It's just a random This is in full circle. When I first started playing guitar, I just always made up the song the way I knew. That was pre-Google. That was all that kind of stuff. You kind of had to just listen to the radio and record it if you didn't have money. But anyways, I always would make up my own versions. And so like 30 years later or so, now I'm just making up versions of, cool music. So here you go. Hold on, let me tune it real quick. Sorry, I already tuned it, but goes. And I feel time's a ways to go. So where you going for tomorrow? And I see that these are lies to come. So would you even care? And I feel it. And she feels it. Where you going for tomorrow? Where you going with the mask I found? And I feel when the dogs begin to smell. Will she smell? Yeah. Right now. And I feel so much depends on the weather. So where's it raining in your bedroom? And I see that these are the eyes of disarray. So would you even care? And she feels it all inside her bones. And she feels it deep down in her soul. Feel right now, feel all right now, feel myself. And she feels it. Something like that. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I remember that era. It all came back to me, that melody. Love it.
Thank you. Yeah, that was just a little version of I'm just figuring it out. This is my little buddy right here. That's a little niche, or I don't know how you say it, niche of it kind of got me the more of attention on TikTok, I guess, is I post a lot of things, random things, and just thoughts. And but ukulele is what kind of got me some attention on its own. I think I played I forget who it was, but anyways, but I'm glad you guys like it.
I feel like I was in a meditative state. I was feeling every single note was like resonating.
Wow. Thank you. Yeah.
Oh, and we have questions about the Aquanet. David was asking about the Aquanet. He thought you were drinking hairspray.
He drinks Aquanet.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it back. Random story is like when I was young, I used to have hair, right? Like usually everybody else. But I used to comb my hair up like that, and I was hairspray before I went to sleep, and I'd be like, I want to look good in my dreams. And then it's like, sorry guys. He don't have that problem. Conan don't have that problem.
I love it. You have such a good soul. Like, you have a story. You're a talented musician, and when you perform, it feels like I'm reading your soul when you play music.
I'll tell you what. Now I operate as now that I had some drinks the other day for the July, but mostly I don't drink too much just because I'm trying to lose weight. It just doesn't add up. And then it's like, I have a bad relationship. But so my gigs now, I'm sober. I don't drink at the gigs, and business wise, trying to strategize. But I feel like I squandered like 20 years of gigging, because I gig a lot sometimes, but I just feel like I squandered it because I thought it was a party. I thought it was a party to me, and I don't remember half of it. And it's like, now that I know that connection is key, now that I know like the responsibility I have when people are paying money to go. We're getting paid to do this. It's not really always for free. It's mostly not, but take people away, connect. Recently, I found out about the human touch. Like, I didn't know how important, like, if someone is going through some things, man, feel free to, I don't know. I don't want disclaimer, but I just kind of like touch somebody or hug them or something like that. Like, if they're going through that, I think a lot more people need human touch than we realize, to feel like we exist. Because even honest to God, even that I'm on the internet seeking validation all the time. I still don't feel seen mostly until people like Sandy and you guys understand my intention is to give is all I have. I ask Creator Universe to give you got everyone the abundance I have. Like, I just know he's going to keep giving me more, or not. I don't know about he and all that, guys, but you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm in the middle of a transition of what religion was, what I thought I grew up Jehovah's Witness also. So like, I'm on this new journey of reinventing myself to an awesome degree, I think,
Well, you met the right people here. I mean, we have an amazing community, and a lot of warriors, a lot of survivors, a lot of people fighting every day to just see another day in our community. And we all just try to come together as like a family, like a chosen family.
Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, and I hear what you're saying about human touch. There's so many studies, so much research on that as well. I mean, human beings' immune system really depends on, and human growth hormone, and so many of the things in our mental health, our emotional health. We are so much more healthy when we're able to touch one another. And so it's very important to have multiple healthy relationships and not be isolated, and to really depend on people whom you can trust and whose permission you had, like you said, the disclaimer. I mean, people that you are intimate with that can give you that touch and also take care of us when we're physically ill. That's another thing too that's really missing. A lot of times somebody gets physically ill or emotionally ill, and they're just, no one wants to be there for them. So I think that it's important, the physical proximity that we lost during quarantine, we really need to focus on bringing that back, because human beings are herd animals. We depend on having other people in our physical space.
Yeah, and the dangers of what I'm learning is hive mentality too. I know that we're collective, or we're a group. We group in groups, but whoever controls the narrative of those groups could be dangerous.
That's why you have to always have your own voice. Like, we need other people to be networked with other people, but you need to be very clear about where your individualism begins and ends, and where their individualism begins and ends.
Wow. I want to have more of this. What's in this option?
I love that.
David,
love
do you
that.
see that?
I love that.
I'll have to find this is a charity I bought it from. They do the raps, but oh man,
it is disturbing. Everybody in the audience, they're like, no, don't do it.
Oh yeah, Julie's here. Julie's her. Shout out Julie. Happy birthday! It's Julie's birthday today.
Oh, happy birthday, Julie!
Happy birthday, Julie.
We love Julie. She's gorgeous and
Yes.
so positive all the time. She makes us all happy. We need Julie. We need more.
And she already is following you, Ralphie. Julie already said she's following you on TikTok now.
Yeah,
that's so awesome.
Yeah,
you came in, you met me, we connected for the reason. There's so many, like, you feel it. Like, do you guys feel it?
Things are for a reason.
To Ralphie for a reason. It's all happening for a reason.
Yeah.
Can you tell I'm blushing?
No. Yeah, that we.
I'm blushing
on
too.
The show. That happens on No Icing.
Well, yeah, everything's red on No Icing. Is we're all about strawberries and joy here. Yeah.
I wanted to go back to your earlier comment. Are you kind of on a theological quest right now? You're kind of seeing what's out there, or?
Yeah. I'm like I said, the hacks, those little jewels. I listen to everyone who's gone through way more than me. You know, I know that my story wasn't so tragic, but that helps me put things in perspective is to listen, because I'm like a talker kind of guy, and I have to so I could get the message, because like I said, so yeah, definitely. I have a lot of gems. I want to trade gems with people. I have an abundance of gems, healing, techniques and hacks of life. That's what I like to call them. But yeah, I'm searching, I'm looking, because I'll be like, oh, this one, since I'm always making connections and gigging and all over the place, like, oh, charities or whatever. Oh, here, this is what works. This is what works, and kind of like documenting it, YouTubing it, speaking it. Like you said, the narrative that you're talking about, Renee, was like, yeah, like my spiel, I can start from the beginning now, and I'm forming my foundation. So yeah, it's really cool, because I don't waver too much. Like, yeah, I still battle with a lot of things, but now I've switched it from deaths to 61 with diabetes and all the other ailments that was coming. It's like my nails are starting to turn discoloration, and I just what was it? On July 1st, just a few days ago, all my numbers are like way good. And yeah, I already got rid of diabetes earlier in the year, but then now all my numbers are good. So I don't know. That's faith strengthening, all this terminology. I tried to correlate it with mental health and kind of like more spiritual. I try to blend them all, because in this society, I think mostly around my community, it's going to be Christian. So you kind of have to use those terms just so you get people to kind of hear, more palatable to people if you talk in their language for a little bit, and just so they could grasp kind of like what it really means to heal. It's a lot of inner work. It's a lot of acceptance. It's a lot of getting rid of the vulnerability. I mean, gaining more vulnerability, get rid of the shame. And that's why if Sandy see me on there, Year of the Crybaby, this little thing I'm coining, is because I've learned like crying is just self-regulation from when you're like a little child. So, society is like, oh, don't cry, you're weak and you're bad and you're whatever crying means. But what I realized just popped in my head was like, beak. It was just like, oh crap. Like society just wanted a bunch of dysregulated men. They didn't want men to let off pressure. They just wanted them all angry and confused and whatever. So I cry as much as I can, all the time. And I'm just kind of pushing this trend to self-regulate and cry, aka give your burdens to God. That's what I think. It's like these silent things, those things you can't really put into words come out in this kind of crying, and you're the sobbing. So sorry about it.
You're releasing hormones when you cry. It releases endorphins, so you're tapping into some endorphins. Maybe with your past you weren't allowed to cry as your culture. Some cultures don't allow kids to cry. You're not allowed. And
laughing does the same thing.
You get your own family, and you start realize, wow, I can release endorphins. Yeah, laughing too. Rory knows.
Did the diabetes actually get you on the road to losing the weight, or was that
No.
just something that was cool that happened because you lost the weight, that you don't have to fight with that anymore?
To be honest, what really happened was my stepdaughter. She was going to the gym. She's 16. She was going to the gym, and I was all heavy, little guy. I was big, chubby, and she's tall. She's kind of fit, and she was going to the gym consistently. And I wanted to protect her, so I was like, because we were dropping her off at 8 o'clock downtown. It was not kind of sketchy, so I just like, I guess I'll go. And I just went there, and that's when I started learning that being of service is kind of like low key. You get blessings, like it's like kind of like a default. You get if you just of service without any kind of want or anything out of it, like selfishly, like you kind of just get blessings by default, or lessons learned. And so I just went to the Planet Fitness. Shout out to them. But I was just going on the treadmill. I couldn't even barely walk. My knees, my lonjas. Those are the love handles, guys. In Spanish, it's like lonjas.
Oh yeah, I noticed you have a Spanish accent. What's your background? You have that. Is that just living in Riverside or?
Yeah, this area, yeah,
California?
or Inland Empire. Yeah, I don't speak Spanish or anything. It's just probably the movies I watch. No, I was kidding.
Wait, your family has a taco stand?
No.
Oh.
These are all tacos on his t-shirt.
Huh?
Wait, I'm so confused, Renee. I thought his family had a taco stand.
I can't stop looking at your tacos. I'm so sorry. I just can't stop checking them out. They're so yummy. His tacos are so yummy. I just want to do things with
Why the whole time I thought that was his family's taco stand?
Because he's wearing a taco shirt. It makes sense to me.
It's laundry day. It's laundry day down here in the Inland Empire. But going back to that, I was going on the treadmill, just walking 10 minutes, and Planet Fitness has these massage chairs, and I was just getting tokens, and I was just like I said, all chubby. I had my little Switch, and I was playing video games or listening to my thing, and I was just waiting my time, and then I just start treading along, reading the mental health books on there, and I was just literally walking all like breathing hard and sleep apnea and all that crazy stuff. And then I joined this weight loss challenge at my work, and then I was just like, let me try. And then just slowly I start listening to people, and then things start grasping. I don't know. I kind of think like, universe, whatever these things, they bless your efforts. You start taking steps, you start researching first, Googling and you start building this momentum. That's why I like the word and this whirlpool kind of thing. And you start building this momentum, and I don't know what happened. People start coming into my life, giving me tips, training with me. My buddy Nick Knox, shout out to him, and he started getting these hacks of screw the cardio, start lifting heavy weights, and then you burn fat for 2 days instead of cardio. And I just start learning these things, and I'm like writing them down, these tablets of my heart or whatever you want to call them, and I'm just kind of building my foundation. I was like, it's kind of like learning, like for that conditioning, Renee, you were talking about the way we live, this program or whatever, and it's kind of like I just kind of see it for what it is, and I choosing to go this way now. And choose your own adventure book.
Yeah, that's what it is. It's a choose your own adventure book, and you get to determine your path. I love that.
And I'm okay with the decisions. If it might appear wrong, this might appear wrong to this group, or this might appear wrong to this group, but I really don't want part of the group except for this. To me, the human, this experience, this collective, this consciousness that we're all connected to. That's the only thing I want, that I'm participating in, really.
Yeah, and don't you notice too that anything you believe, say, or do, there's going to be people that like it and people that don't like it. So you might as well just do what you want to do.
They might really like it and say they don't like it.
Right. You just never know. Like you have no data set. Like we don't have the right data set to make these decisions. We need to just listen to ourselves. I mean, that's what I'm learning. Like drinking aqua. You want to drink Aquanet? Drink Aquanet. No, don't. Children,
don't drink Aquanet.
Somebody's going to find fault with it.
Nobody wants to. We were joking. That was a joke.
Parental discretion is advised on this show.
Absolutely.
This show brought to you by Planet Fitness.
Are we going to get another song from Ralphie?
Yeah, we need another song. We have John Duncan is an amazing ukulele master of Australia, and he's watching on YouTube right now.
Yeah, all the ukes people are watching.
Tasmania.
This is a uke night, Renee. It's a uke.
It's a different place. It's close.
Tasmania, yeah.
Well, Tasmania is a part of Australia, right? So
He's an Aussie.
it is. It
Let's
is.
face
It's
it,
not.
he's
It's
an
not New
Aussie.
Zealand.
He's an Aussie, true and true.
He's
He
an
knows what fairy
Aussie-
bread.
He's
He
an
knows
Aussie
what.
Taz. He's an Aussie.
He knows what. He knows what.
Whose
Tim
birthday
Tam-
is it? Whose
Tim
birthday is
Tam
it?
slams-
Julie.
Oh,
Julie.
Julie's birthday.
Julie.
Julie.
Oh, that's, I just
Tim
Googled
slams the
happy
fairy
birthday.
bread.
My dark man
Happy
impersonation.
birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Wait, happy birthday, dear Julie. Happy birthday to you. Sorry. I don't play that song too much.
Yay!
That was beautiful.
Fine.
Congratulations,
Good.
Julie. Congratulations.
All right,
Julie.
let me try this one. I'll try a little bit of it.
Yeah, we love it.
Forgive me if I have to move
Ain't
move
no
it around.
stopping us now. We're on a move. Oh, Smashing Pumpkins.
So cute on this little thing. This on you with a smile and cut you like you want me to, and cut that little child inside of me is such a part of you. Oh, the years burn. Oh, the years burn, burn, burn. I used to be a little boy, so in my shoes. What I choose is my choice. What's a boy supposed to do? Killing me is a killing you. My love, and this smile over you. It's on you with a smile and leave you like they left me here to wither in the now. The bitterness of one who's left alone. Oh, the years burn. Oh, the years burn, burn, burn. I won't play the whole thing for you.
Wow,
gosh.
that was so good.
Wow,
Oh
thank
my
you.
God.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I
Is it too
love
loud or
it.
anything? Is my
Love-
yelling?
love
Am
No.
I yelling?
No, the only
No, it's
only
fine.
thing is you were turned sideways like this. That was the only
Oh, my
issue.
bad.
You sounded amazing, but we were
I
like
didn't want to
He's
yell.
reading the lyrics.
we couldn't
I didn't
see
wanna
yeah,
yell.
we couldn't see the movements, the magic.
I wasn't really playing it. I just pushed
That was
play on the tape
amazing.
deck. I was kidding.
It was a
John
track.
Duncan likes it. He likes it.
Beautiful voice.
Thank you.
Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, absolutely. And I love hearing that genre through this lens as well. It's just interesting. I don't
Yeah.
think there's anyone else doing that, But honestly, even if it weren't that, like you're just really talented, I would like to listen to you play anything.
Yeah, and this is like I'll just do a little quick intro of this one, and I was working on it in the green room, but this is like I said, I grew up in the '90s, so and I think this is a little hat too. Is like I love the '90s on ukulele. It's like a kind of like a Mexican guy kind of singing a soul thing, white music, or throw all those labels in there, and it's kind of like I like mixing up all those things, and oh yeah, let's see if I can do this one. Bury me softly in this wound. I give holding red flowers in autumn. Something like that. I don't want to keep looking that way, guys, but
Oh my
but you
God,
understand,
I
like
was
it's
so
fun.
into it.
I know. We wanted to hear more. We want to hear more.
So
My
into
bad.
it.
My bad.
Tease us, tease us.
Yeah, you can't just start and then.
I already teased you with the tacos.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true.
True.
I'm just a tease all the way.
I think you are. I think you're fighting it out.
Yeah, like that, like the confidence. I'll tell you what, guys, like I'll try to be sincere and look in the camera. Like, yeah, like I didn't like me. I didn't like me at all. Like I don't know. I was like low-key despicable, you know? And I just kind of I got the blessings to wake up or whatever it's called. And I don't take it for granted. And I just go, go, go. Like I said, be of service, do try to spread the energy I have. And I'm trying to find ways to cleanse it so we can get it back. That's my new thing right now. I want to cleanse it, get it back. That's what I learned right here. This is what you give, and this is what the left hand is where you receive the things you want to receive, and you give with your right hand. I want to find ways. And I did post a video on TikTok where I'm speaking about cleansing my energy or getting my magic back, getting my power back, cleanse everything that I gave out, and I'll try to do the Alice in Chains again since I have it right here. I just don't want to be rude.
Oh my
No.
Oh my gosh, we have a lot of Alice in Chains fans in our community.
Thank you, Facebook user.
Wait, I want to know about the left. Wait, you said left and right. Does it matter if you're left-handed or right-handed?
I just learned, I don't know what culture exactly, but I know like left
Yeah, where did
hand
you find that?
is to receive, which
Concept.
the energy you receive, and the right hand is the energy. So what you wear on this hand, you want to give to people, and what you want to receive, like whatever is wisdom or clarity or I don't know,
Okay.
any stone.
I love that. I love that. I've never heard that. I love that.
Yeah, those little hacks, like I said, those gems. And yeah, the testimony to me, that's everything. How we could help someone else get through those difficulties with a little bit more ease, or I always say crutch, I'll be your crutch. Or that's why I am getting really strong. I really want to just want to be the trunk. I want to just be the stump. I'm already stubby, so it's like I'll be the trunk. And like I just want people to hold on and let's go. Like you don't have to, like I'll carry you for a little bit,
You don't want to know how tall I am.
5'3".
I wish on a good day, maybe like with heels, maybe.
But I'll try this. I'll see how far
my spirit is loud. I have a loud spirit. I have a loud soul. But
haven't you noticed
that
tall? The big things come in the small packages. Have you noticed that? It's like the smaller someone is physically, the more explosive they are. I'm always amazed by even within the animal kingdom too, right? Like a little dog is like way more like passionate and really powerful. There's a lot of power.
I'm like a little dog, Renee.
Feral cats. Feral cats.
And feral cat, yeah.
I don't know where that came from.
Very big things come in small packages. I'll just say that.
It's true, Renee.
Yeah.
I'll see how far I could get because I'm learning this one. And all these guys, man, imagine growing up, the 90s. I was a teenager. All the people I love were dying. Some guy, Lane stayed. Scott, Scott stayed around for a while, but all my favorites had to die. Nirvana and all. But anyways, bury me softly in this room. I give this part of me for you. Sand rains down and here I sit, holding red flowers in the tub. In love. Down in the hole and I don't don't know if I can be saved. See my heart, I decorated like a grave. You don't understand who they thought I was supposed to be. Look at me now, I'm a man who won't let himself be. Down in a hole, losing my soul. Down in a hole, losing control. I like to fly. I don't know. That's as far as you get, guys. Sorry. Denied. I don't know.
It sounded so beautiful. I was like in the zone.
Great.
I
My
was
bad.
in the zone. I didn't want it to stop. I was just
love
kind
it,
of like
man.
hanging out with that. That was
Next time.
beautiful.
You
Yeah.
were meant to be here. You have you heard of Socially Distant Fest yet either? I know you're new to
Oh,
Cosmos.
he'll be so perfect
You
on
got, yeah,
SBF
Socially
too.
Distant Fest they will eat you up. They'll eat you
Yeah,
up.
you'll get a
They will
large
love
audience there.
Not like piranhas though, in a good way.
Worldwide.
Not like piranha.
Not
Did somebody say piranhas?
They will
Dr.
love
Piranha.
you. They will
Uh-oh.
love you. You gotta try to go live. It's there's no money, it's free, it's open. Just you gotta agree to the rules. You can go live on Cosmos anytime, you can go live on SDF anytime, just unless there's like a festival, unless they have like a special festival running. That's the only exception. But yeah, welcome to meeting everybody. Like
Thank you, guys.
you have new platforms where now everybody gets to meet you and gets to know you, a little intro.
Yeah.
And the doors
You can
open.
go live like
the doors
24
open. Come
like
on
there's
in. The
people
water's
from
fine.
there's people all over the world who are in SDF, musicians like yourself. They play all different instruments, and you can just go live whenever you want, and suddenly other like fans from across the world will just be there hanging out with you. It's very, very cool. It's very cool.
Yes, it is.
And they're in the audience too, and they just said, yes, come join us.
Yeah, they're saying they're in the audience, Renee.
So, yeah, it's an open door
I'm
for
down.
you there.
I'm down, guys. Yeah,
Yay!
I appreciate it.
Socially Distant Fest. Yeah.
It's meant
SDF.
to be.
Okay.
We'll send them. Yeah, we'll one of us will send you that information. But if you just go to Facebook, it's a Facebook group, and you just type in Socially Distant Fest.
I'll send it.
and
Yeah,
it'll
I'll
come
send
up.
you the link. They just said we'd love to have you. There's
See, there
they
you go.
are.
Oh, I
You
see
got
it.
the-
Thank you, guys. Yeah,
You got the hall pass there.
I appreciate just the love you guys are sharing and the attention and vice versa. I would like to watch more of you guys to see what you guys got going on.
Yeah, come on in.
Yeah, we got
Be a full
plethora.
participant. Yes,
There's a
come in.
plethora, overflowing. A plethora.
Yes. A plethora. That's right.
Okay.
We got all
But-
kinds of shows.
Not a
My mom
piranhas.
has
A
a
plethora.
crafting show. If you like craft, do you like arts and crafts? My mom has a crafting show.
And then Sandy also has a surfing show.
Your mom has
Yes.
crabs. What?
Wait, no, Rory.
No, don't start rumors. This
Rory,
is how
my
bad
mom,
rumors
you
are
better
started.
watch
What?
out. She's gonna come find
No.
you, Rory.
No.
She's gonna drag me to the villages?
She's gonna come find you.
Oh my God.
But yeah, just
Oh my God.
just the manifesting. If you guys can, that song "Plush" and get it out. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play the whole cover. I'm gonna record it a little bit nicer with some nice little camera. I'm gonna record it a little bit nicer and send it. The concert's in August, so I have time. So I just kind of like, you just never know, guys. It would be so great to hear that on the stadium of I don't know, not a stadium, but a big concert ring, arena.
Yeah. Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say what you were talking about, like your journey right now, the journey you're on, the path you're on, your intentions and your spiritual connections. What is the song right now that resonates with you that kind of maybe touches your soul that way? It's like what your journey is right now.
Wow.
Like anything, what have you been playing lately? Like what's been resonating with you lately? Other than we heard STP and we heard
Well,
the
those,
amazing
well, not on ukulele. You know,
Crazy
I
People.
would. No, it wouldn't be. There was a few songs. There was one. I'll tell you one. It resonates with me. Got my emotions going. It's by Halsey. It's called "Without Me" by Halsey. Then I
Ooh,
catch you if you fall. Anyways, it was just.
ooh. We
It's
need
just
a sample. Can we have can you do it?
no. I don't think so. Not a ukulele, but it's like I was saying. That's the song that I hear. Just a song.
Oh, the
I,
song that you
I
hear.
I
Okay.
played it and I played it. Yeah, that not a song I play. I don't play a song that really resonates with me. It'd be more that I hear it and it kind of just would make me tear up. There was a Mac Miller song that I would listen to called Self Care, and I don't know why. It'll get to this certain point where he's talking about oblivion, and I was floating in the water. I was learning how to swim back. You know, it was a few months back, and it was self care. You know. And it was just, you know, and he died from fentanyl, you know. And in the song, in the song in the video, he was inside of a coffin, and he's in the coffin, and he's talking about the medicine be on call, and he's talking about the drugs, and he ended up dying from it. But I don't know why, but I just kind of resonated with that song and a certain part of it, and it would get me every time. And that's when I start learning like this crime thing. Whoa, and I would start trying to trigger the
Sometimes,
crime.
yeah. Sometimes I like I resonate with dark poetry and dark music and dark stuff because maybe my childhood was good because I had amazing parents growing up, but they both worked hard and they were busy and um life in New York is not, it was I had to fend for myself, So bus stops, train tracks, train stations. I had to fend for myself at a very young age. So for some reason, I used to put on my headphones and tune it all out. It was my reality. I had to go on the train and I had to go on the bus and hang out at the bus stop. So I would put on my headphones and put on like loud heavy metal or whatever I was into. Um, but like you can kind of tune it all out with music. You get it. It's like meditation. You get it into the music. You tune everything out. It's like a magic,
Yeah,
powerful tool. I learned that
Nothing
as a
wrong with
young,
being
young age.
sensitive.
I
I
learned that at a
cry at movies
young.
all the time. I cried into the Indiana
Okay.
Jones movie this week because the ending was so sweet, so cute. My daughter's like, "Oh, geez, again." you know, I cried when Michael Keaton came back as Batman. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being sensitive.
Yeah.
mm-mm.
No.
And that's why I post those things on the internet. It's just to show like I'll do it. That's the big part of my life now. Is if I'm afraid, I do things scared. If I'll do it first, I'll go through it first to show people around me that it's safe or whatever. Like I don't mind being posting the workouts when I was really much heavier trying to do a sit up and I couldn't get off the machine. I cried after. I understand that people are so embarrassed and so ashamed that they won't even dare walk in. They won't even challenge themselves to even try. So I've been there. I had gym memberships for a long time, years before I even decided to walk in there. So, like I said, this whole part of the whole mission is to
Oh
show
yeah.
people like I it's okay. Like they're like Ralph does it. Ralph's crying. He has a
You know
point,
what
and
it is? It's up here. It's up here because
You feel
you could go you could say you got money, you could go buy a car, stick shift car, but you never drove stick. You can go buy a surfboard, but you never surfed. You could go buy those things, and I have done that. I bought a stick shift car because in my mind I said I want to learn how to drive stick. And that car sat in front of my house for like 2 weeks straight. I sat in my house crying because I was terrified to drive stick. Nobody ever taught me. I never had a lesson. I only knew how to drive automatic. That car, it was a beautiful car. It sat in front of my house for weeks. I was terrified. Finally, my uncle and my grandmother tried to teach me. That was another hour story right there. But they tried, but finally I got it. You know what? I would be stuck at red lights. People would be beeping out. This is in New York. beeping at me like, you asshole, giving me the middle finger, you freaking calling me all the names, driving around me. I couldn't figure out how to get into first gear at the red light. When the light turned green, I couldn't go forward. And I got called all the names. Oh my gosh, it was a horrible experience. But you know what? I had it in my mind. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to figure this out. I don't care. I'm going to learn this. I don't care. I'm done caring. I'm going to just do it. And it was scary. And I cried. I cried in my car at the red lights because I couldn't get into first gear. But you know what? I learned it. Now I could drive stick.
If something takes me back to a great place in my life when I was happier, you know, yeah, I'll have tears of joy. You know, I mean, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm feeling the moment.
Yeah. Plus, sometimes when you're just tired, you want to cry. Sometimes I want to cry just because I'm tired and my back hurts.
Yeah.
I just want to cry.
I can make the tacos jump a little bit.
Oh, yeah? Okay. Well, let's see. Is that what the audience wants, the tacos to jump? Okay. Okay.
He's going to make me cry with his jumping tacos.
Only if it'll lead them to my OnlyFans. But
Like those muscle bodybuilders.
But I do appreciate you guys. I don't have much to plug besides that, and I will be checking out the whole site and everything. See how I can lend a hand or support by sharing it or something. Like I said, I really like the production on this thing. It's really cool with the strawberries. I feel healthy already.
I know we are getting healthier just being on this show.
It's all about the strawberries. It's all about the strawberries.
Yes, and we love the audience too. And shout out to everyone that was watching tonight on YouTube.
Yeah, thank you
Twitch,
everybody for
and
being
Facebook.
And Replay Squad, we want to greet the Replay Squad.
Shout out to the Replay Squad. We love you. Yeah, and he's not drinking Aquanet for the record. That's
for the record, he's being safe. So kids, don't.
For the record,
try it. Don't try it.
It's just a coffee mug. It's a coffee mug.
But
he's
thank
not
you.
drinking
Designer coffee
Clorox.
mug, Renee.
Designer.
But thank you guys again. I don't, I'll hope to be more prepared with more music for you next time, if there is next time. But
there's gonna be lots of next
yeah,
times.
we
love you. You're in. You're already in.
Looking forward to seeing your singing sets on SDF.
Taco T-shirt. You had us at Taco T-shirt. Like
yes,
you had us already just with your Taco T-shirt. Like everybody wants to know where to go buy one. Where do we go? Hey,
can you say
tell
Amazon?
everybody where everyone can follow you. What do you tell the people what the people want?
Yeah, Little Ralphie. For YouTube and stuff, like Little Ralphie is new. It's just like I said, part of that whole. I will be coming out with a song called "Let the Healing Begin." It's about touchy subject and it's dealing with inner child stuff. But anyways, Ralph. I used to go by Ralph Nervous, NIRVUS, Ralphie Navarro. But YouTube, you'll find a lot of stuff. But Instagram has the most of the musical content and whatnot. TikTok at Little Ralphie, like how you see right there. I'm trying to build that for right now, but thank you guys. Yeah, you guys rock. You guys are really cool.
John Duncan said you're banned from wearing one. M says the T-shirt. I'm sorry. Okay.
I appreciate you, but take care. I'll see you guys soon.
Thank you. Yes, we love you guys.
Have a great night.
What do we got coming up, Renee? We gotta do some plugs. What do we got?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of when Jamie's show is. I always get the time wrong.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yep, she's gonna be. So follow Jamie Bennett over the weekend, and then
The Warrior Within. Is it the Warrior Within?
Yeah, I think so. If she's
now.
here, she can tell us. Yeah, hopefully. And then Monday, there's not going to be Burn It Down because it's the second week that's going to be off. But we have two guys talking about movies, right, Roy?
Yeah.
right, at 6 o'clock
Yes.
Eastern. So that's
Yes.
right. And we might be having Julian Miller on Outside the Lines that day, but we're still trying to schedule. Yeah. So that would be kind of cool. So that would be with me and Manny and Julian Miller, who had a wonderful time on No Icing.
Yes.
M's friend. Yeah.
I love him. I love Julian. Yeah. You got to follow Julian, Ralphie. You'll love Julian too.
Mm-hmm.
He's amazing.
Yeah, MM found Julian the way that Sandy found you.
She found Julian and then introduced me. He was on my show, and you guys are. He's a motivational speaker. He goes.
Oh yeah,
Boston's top motivational speaker. He goes to like high schools, colleges, like amazing platforms, and he speaks about. He shares his story. He has a powerful story, and he shares it, and it's amazing.
Okay.
I'll link you guys up. I'll send you the links.
Tuesday Gets Casual. We got David William Myers. We're going to find out more about him.
Yeah.
And David was not on No Icing tonight. Fun fact.
I thought he was supposed to be on tonight.
He was in the comments. He was in the comments.
But David is integral to every experience. So yes, he is still here.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next time. Thank you, Ralphie. We love you already.
Thank you, Ralphie.
Appreciate you guys.
Follow
Thank
him
you.
on TikTok and YouTube and Instagram. Are you on Threads, Ralphie? Are you on Threads?
What does that mean?
Instagram today just launched Threads, which is the Instagram version of Twitter. So they'll be asking you.
Oh,
there you go.
Mate, I'll try.
Try it. Yeah.
You never know.
Elon Musk already said he's going to sue. That's true. So within one day, he was
I'm going to sue them.
Renee says it so casually.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of just what happens.
He's like, it's happening.
He's like, yeah, I gotta sue him. Just gotta sue him.
Don't worry.
Elon just gets out of bed and he decides he's gonna sue somebody. So not
Everybody's
big
gonna
news.
sue.
Oh my gosh! All right.
Oy vey.
Good night, everybody. We love you.
Good night, everybody. We love you.
Replay. We'll see you.
veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no, I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, up again.